And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Reese Olson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The throw in, passes third. He wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now this is in the air down the line. Carpenter on his way over. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Way high with that one. Ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One, 2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. And we're level. It's 1-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Torkelson now at the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And now here is Dylan Dingler.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And foul ball. And a pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Riley Green.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Swing and a foul out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. Next one
Inside,
misses.
ball 1.
And 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Ernie Clement. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. And now Zach McKinstry trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. He's safe. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Torres matched a homer in his last game. Step off throw to first. McKinstry back in on a dive. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Runner at second, 2 down. And a 1-2. Good take by Torres.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right through there, got him. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Slider right there.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Grichuk, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Ground ball up the middle. McKinstry on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. KC gets one on the double. It's now a 3-2 ball. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Cameron back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right side, Pasquantino. He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, in the bottom of the second. So here's Baez now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and up next for Detroit, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Carpenter hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Fouled off left side. Isbell goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. One out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Clement. 2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
That's outside. Ball 2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these 2 are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And makes the grab. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Outside,
that pitch is out.
And that's ball 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Line drive, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Torkelson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Full count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right side, Yastrzemski. Puts it away for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And that's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering is fouled back. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. And now Ernie Clement. He's already homered in this game.
Baseman, Ernie Clement.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
This one in the air. Garcia squeezes it, and that'll do it. Tigers back at Comerica Park. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one is hammered right field. That's back. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chop to the left side. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So up next, Michael Garcia. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting his swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
This to third, and that chance handled. Fires to first in time. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Called strike right there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Up the middle. Save.
No, he's in.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Wynn stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. First and second. Here comes the manager.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 59.
On the ground.
Jose
Baez.
Soriano.
The throw to first. That ends the inning. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Zach McKinstry. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls,
well, usually
no
a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that is out of play. That one lifted to left. Blanco moving in on this one. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit in the air, left field. Blanco sizes this one up, makes the grab. That's out number 2. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time up. And that one pulled foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
In the air, right side. Carpenter makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Randall Grichuk now. He swings and fouls one off. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And they got him. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Pitch misses. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. There's a strike at the knees. 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. Green on the run. Oh, what a lunging grab. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cameron back to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. Blanco on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Rafaela leads off second with one gone in the inning. And ball four to aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Taylor Clark.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's outside, and the count is 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
8-2.
One out. Runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nice stop from his knees. The throw. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Chop to third. Garcia. And that is that. So it's and welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Adam Frazier. and it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Base hit and a run comes in. Man at first with one gone. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. That one missed. Soriano in his third season, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, one out. Witt will hit next. And ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're the top half of the sixth. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 2.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Salvi steps into the box now. And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI. It's now 7-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. McKinstry up for the third time and takes ball one. Bullpen action for the Royals. Felix Bautista, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Estevez also throwing.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him looking. And now one away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Blanco hauls it in for the out. And there are two outs. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Down in order. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That one missed.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to third, and that one handled over to first. Frazier retired, and it's a
Pitching for
We're
Kansas
back
City.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
74.
7th. Felix Bautista.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Ceddanne Rafaela up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one at triple digits. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one in the air, center field. Isbell calls it in, 2 away. And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, splitter of the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Tigers 5. Back here in Detroit, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Soriano back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Clement over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a bouncer out to short. McKinstry. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ground ball left side. Baez fires over to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. They lead it 7-5. A new pitcher in the game, Carlos Estevez.
These are the spots where
Now
relievers
pitching for
really
Kansas
make a
City.
name for themselves.
Number
Late
53,
and close. There's not
Carlos
much margin for error, but at the
Estevez.
same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
3, 4,
Leading off
5
for the
due up for the
Tigers,
home team.
catcher,
Now here's the
Dylan
Detroit catcher,
Dingler.
Dylan Dingler. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg up and throwing. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And
One
you
ball,
played
2
behind
strikes.
guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And next will be the
Riley
Tiger cleanup
Green.
hitter, Riley Green. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Clement in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
2 balls,
extended,
2 strikes.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Perez on to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Now batting.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. To first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number 1. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. There's the strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Here's a high chopper. Safe at second. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Randall Grichuk getting ready to hit. That's to third. Baez. And they put the tag on him for the out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erceg.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Tying run at the plate. Way high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
We got a full count.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one in the air. Garcia. And there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ersig is just 1 strike away. Two on, 2 outs. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Inside, and it's 3-2. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Dingler, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. The Royals take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
A 7-5 final. It's the Kansas City Royals. Okay, all set to go. Now it's going to be Michael Garcia. And that one sliced foul. 0-1 down. Out to short, Clement. Slings it across. One out in the top of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cabrera with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses. And now it's 3-2. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley.
What a
runner on the go. Pitching for a strike and safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. That's the second out.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill, Michael Wacha.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Clement went deep in his most recent game. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
In the air to left center, Blanco. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 2nd game of the series.
1 ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd. So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Little chopper rolls foul. Hit in the air, left field. Green settles under it. And there's 1 down. Randall Grichuk digs in now. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And that's outside. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one catches the corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. No score here in the 2nd. In the air, out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. So one left. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. And delivers outside. Waka with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. swing and a ball drilled center field. Isbell on the move. One up, one down.
Batting six.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Gleyber Torres.
That one
Ball.
way inside.
Counts 1-0.
Left field. Blanco snags it, and there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Center
coming open
fielder,
instead of staying
Cedar
closed. If he does
Rafaela.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cedar Rafaela, the batter now as he
0-1.
swings and misses for strike one. Check
Ball,
swing,
that's
he held
outside.
up, and it's a ball and a strike. Rafaela launched a homer in his most recent game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here in Detroit. And the batter now, Dairon Blanco. And he drops it down the third baseline. Grabs it barehanded. Nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That misses. 1-0. One out, bases empty. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Rolled slowly to first. Torkelson tossed to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate, Dylan Dingler. And that one in the air center field. Isbell settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Here's Baez.
Third baseman, Javier Baez.
Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. He popped out his first time. Foul ball. Keith in his second season hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2020. And a swing and a miss.
No
Still
ball,
tied
2
at
strikes.
0. Last of the third. That one out to right. Yastrzemski on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Right through there for a strike. To the right side. Collected by Torres. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. That one outside. And that's ball one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. Right side, hard hit. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
Now
ball
batting
out of the
catcher,
air. Lets the
Salvador
defense work
Perez.
behind him with another ground ball.
1-0.
Good execution.
Perez stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Outside
Ball two.
low. And now 2-0. That's towards center. Rafaela sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Waka back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Isbell sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
High fly ball down the left field line. Blanco makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hard hit, right side. Frazier on to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Softly hit the
Nope, that's
third,
foul.
and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And that is Dairon Blanco now at the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Just
inside,
missed.
Ball one.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Witt goes 6'1", 24 years old. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. And that's down and away. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2-2 now. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski. And out number 1 on the grab. Now it's Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski brings it in for the third out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edward Cabrera departs, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. He goes down looking.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Waka back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia makes the grab, 1 away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Slapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He breaks up the no-no with a homer. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Frazier on to first in time. Inning over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Adam Frazier. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Throw on to Torkelson. Frazier retired. Next to hit, Dairon Blanco. And a strike. Way inside, and that hit him. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mike Helgart. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at 2nd, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Look out.
Ball 2. 2 balls, One strike.
High fly ball, right field. Carpenter coming on. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 74, Felix Bautista.
Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And it's
2
even
balls,
up.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Garcia zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Cedar Rafaela will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. John Schreiber getting loose out there. Estevez also getting ready. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the ground to the left. On to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That's way outside. And that's ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
They're down to their final strike. Vest is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down.